Jasmine Davy Crockett. Yeah, you know what? The thing that's really interesting about her, here's a story about her, is CNN actually fact-checked someone on the left. I can't believe that happened. Do we have a clip that has the whole audio of this?
Well, I don't know.
This is an email from April 2nd, 2011. Republicans were saying that victim is Virginia Giuffre. As you know, she died by suicide. She's been a very outspoken victim of Jeffrey Epstein. Here's the email right here on your screen. She wrote a book, as you know, and she did not accuse him of any wrongdoing. What do you make of that? And can you confirm that?
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, it's redacted who the victim is, so I won't necessarily take the Republicans' word on who it is that's redacted. And I don't know why they would necessarily redact someone's name who is deceased at this point.
The Democrats did that, though. The Democrats redacted.
No. I understand,
okay,
but I'm just saying, like, our biggest concern is to actually make sure that we are protecting victims. And obviously, she wrote a book. She told her truth.
That's exactly the point we've all made on this show over and over and over. First off, most of these liberals on the left, they don't know what they're talking about. They're uneducated. All they're really spewing out are talking points and lies. And 99 times out of 100, nobody fact checks them. No one says, well, wait a second. This says this, or you're wrong, or whatever. It very rarely happens. And here it actually happened. And she's caught in what we see every day and what my liberal friends who I battle with on a regular basis on Facebook seem to fall into this trap on a regular, all the time. They're just brainwashed with this. They're like, well, Jasmine, that's not true. The Republicans redacted the name. And you're like, what? You can't listen to what these people are saying, because they're lying. And I'm happy for once that CNN actually fact-checked her, because she was just spewing lies. Then she gets caught into that lie and just dances around the whole issue. At the end of the day, all of this is really just about Trump having nothing to do with any of this stuff. Nothing to do with it. And all she wanted to do was create the atmosphere that Trump has something to do with this pedophile and all of this stuff. He has nothing to do with it. And that fact check was actually quite meaningful, because it showed that the Democrats are the ones who are playing games with all this Epstein stuff. There was some sort of a movement yesterday in Congress to get it all released, and the Democrats blocked it. They've blocked it back during the Biden administration. They've been in the way during the Trump administration. People are like, oh, why doesn't Trump get it out? Well, it's being blocked left and right. They are doing that. And for the last 4 years, they had the chance to bury Trump if he had something to do with this. If he had anything to do with this. Does anybody in their right mind think they would not have blown Trump up every which way they can if he had any connection or association?
Of course.
Yet they go on TV. They lie, then they lie about clear facts. And, guys, I don't think you're ever going to hear me say this ever again. Thank you, CNN, for actually fact-checking and doing your job as a reporter. Okay? Yeah. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.